Is it true that a good woman is a man's weakness, strength, and peace?
I agree with that to a lot of levels, actually.
But they say when a man loves a woman, she becomes his weakness.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And when a woman truly loves a man, he becomes her strength. Umeelewa hapo?
Nimeelewa zaidi. Ati when a man loves a woman, she becomes his weakness.
Yes. And when a man truly loves a woman, he becomes her strength.
Okay.
Yes.
So you become the strength to your mama. And then your mama is your weakness.
Is your weakness. That is why you find when anything happens to her,
it touches on
you. Like there's hey, you're just like wow. Anything happens to her, you just want then to go and make it right. Kabisa.
Yeah, Jules, our producer, is just moving me around like furniture, but it's okay.
Anyway, yeah, I think
I don't know if Jules is a good woman. The way she's moving me around though, but she looks like mukemwema. Anyway, so what's your take? How do you think a woman can be a man's strength?
A man's strength, I think, just by the way she handles him, building him up when actually I can say when he's down. You look at a woman, how a woman will treat the man when he's on his lowest. Yeah, when he's in his lowest moment. Angalia you. Because there's some who will kick you when you're on the floor. There's some who will be like, this guy.
True.
Yeah, they'll be like, this guy. True. But there are those who will hold you down. They'll be like, yo, it's going to be okay. I'm going to be by your side. She'll even be told by her friends, leave this guy. This guy's a loser. But the lady's still there. She's saying, no, he's a loser, but he's my loser.
You know, that's true. You know, you told us about this time when this lady told you she doesn't, talk to broke people.
Yeah, I was told she doesn't talk to broke people.
So I would understand now then, how a man would feel when you're in such a...
Yeah, and I was told that, I was like, okay, you don't talk to broke people? Yeah, she's like, no, I don't talk to broke people. And I was like, so cheers. Even
because you see, the funny thing about life is, and the funny thing about money is, money comes and goes. You won't always have money.
Yeah,
all the time.
And you see, people assume that hard times are just equated to money. No.
Could be hard times emotionally.
Yeah.
Could be hard times on very many different levels. Yeah. But all I know is the money equation is usually one that many people probably relate to. When a man doesn't have money. It could really speak a lot about the kind of woman that you have.
Yes.
And a woman who can hold you down when you are, because in Kenya, a lot of the times you hear mwanaume ni pesa, meaning a man is money, loosely, directly translated. So when you don't have it, then who are you? Are you still a man to her?
Are you still Brian?
Are you still Brian to her? Are you still Brian, the love of her life, or the man she's doing life with? So I think... when a man doesn't have his financial muscle, a lot of what defines him is put under question. And it could really probably, it takes a very strong woman, a woman who, knows herself and really, really, really is with you to hold you up and pull you through such a time.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone has ever pulled you through.
Yeah, no, there's someone who has ever pulled me through, and I respect that till today.
Because it's weird. First of all, it's very hard for a man to ask for financial help from his woman. That is just...
It's very difficult.
That's true.
Yeah. And there are some who, if you ask for financial help, they'll be looking at you like, what do you want?
What do you mean?
You're asking me for money.
Unaniombaje pesa, Freddy?
Unaniombaje pesa. And then you see, so I think when you're at your lowest is when you really know the character of even yourself.
Yes. And
the person that you're with. And how you'll you'll be handled. If that person, you have that person is just going when they meet with their friends, they're always just talking about you. This guy of mine, he's not even hardworking. He doesn't push. He doesn't, But if she goes there and what we call in Swahili kuficha uchi, she won't go and say, hey, my guy is this. No. Even when she's still there, she'll hold you in high regard.
Yeah, true.
Knowing that, hey, and you in turn, when you hear such things, when you see such things, you'll definitely always spend that woman.
Yes, true. But what do you say to some people who will also say, a woman will only hold you down when you don't have it. If how you behaved when you had it was also very, very, very good. Because sometimes men, we've been accused that when you have money, you don't treat your woman right. So in retrospect, when you going through a low financial time, it's a bit difficult for this woman to also hold you down.
Yes.
Especially now when you had the money, you are treating her like, taka. So I think it goes both ways.
Yeah.
You need a woman who will be with you when you are low, who will be your source of strength when you are not at 100%, and not just money-wise, but also emotionally and through every other thing you're going through in life. Someone who gives you sound advice, someone who will help you make tough life decisions, a strength in that. But also when you are at your strongest, treat your woman right, so that when you're not as strong, then she can reciprocate and lean on you. I think also for me, I would agree on the weakness part. That a good woman is a man's weakness.
Properly.
And I'm not talking about Samson, Delilah weakness.
No.
Shave your hair.
No.
Even though I'm so sure Delilah would have nothing to shave from my head.
From your head, clearly.
Mimi, Delilah would, that verse would die very quickly in the Bible. It
wouldn't be a verse.
It would not be a verse, would be a line. And so Delilah went to shave Brian's head and forgot about it. Yes, wachana nae. A good woman is a man's weakness in the sense of when you love a woman and she becomes your weakness, her pain becomes your pain. It literally means that anything that she's going through, you're going through. In fact, the only way to get you is literally through your woman.
Yes.
And sometimes I was talking to our producer and we're talking about a child. If you have a child, absolutely. A child is your weakness.
Yeah.
There's nothing you wouldn't do for that child. In fact, if that child wants anything, you want to listen. If that child is going through a happy time, you having a happy time.
Yeah.
So if your woman becomes your weakness, it's a good woman, because then anything that is going on in her life really much impacts you.
Yes.
It's very easy for you to listen. It's very easy for you to forgive. It's very easy for you to choose her and not yourself in trying moments during the relationship. So I think, and I'm being honest, we are not talking about weakness in terms of Delilah.
No, it's not weakness in terms of strength.
It is someone who pulls you down. She's your weakness. She's the reason why you're not thriving. No. I'm talking about someone that you love so much that to a certain point, anything that touches on her is really something that touches on you in equal measure. So I think a good woman is also your weakness.
Yeah, and also your peace.
Oh yes.
Because even the way she handles you, it'll show even on the outside. As we look at you, you'll be like, okay, this guy, he's happy. Yeah, where he's happy. Because when that time things are thick and needing, even without things being thick, even when things are good, things can be good, but you're being handled still ivi. Or even her behavior can be ivi. And then you'll just be like, But even when things are good, she's still, the same. She remains the same. She even does more for you. There'll be more peace. They'll be like, hey, I'm happy with this lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also a woman's peace does not just come from nothingness.
No.
You make the peace that your woman enjoys and that you enjoy as well at home. Because I know that sometimes we are very guilty, we being men, or we make very weird decisions out here, and then you expect to find peace at home. That also cannot.
No, that cannot work. Let me tell you,
work.
You can't go and start hitting on her friend. And then come back.
You can't be a raccoon.
Yeah, and then expect to have peace. That you come home.
That is also no. So you can't be a burukenge outside, and then you're like, Mazemi, my mama gives me hell. Yani, bwana, this woman, bwana, bwana, this woman does not let me rest. But I'm like, bro, do you deserve peace?
Exactly.
So even as we are asking for women who are peaceful, I think let us ask ourselves whether we give these women peace. So if you don't give your woman peace, it may be a bit difficult for her to give you peace. With what is she giving you peace? So, but if you are a good man, if you are doing what you're supposed to do, then you would expect to find peace. And I think maybe also women naturally would give it to you. I think the same way we're having the conversation of when a woman is loved, then she submits. But if you are treating her like a burukenge, then she'll become a burukenge as well. Yes. But I think, yes, a woman is your strength. A good woman is a man's strength. A good woman is a man's weakness. And a man's peace.
Yes, let us know what you think on SpiceFM KE, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. is it true that a good woman is a man's weakness, strength, and peace?
Or which one do you agree with?
Oh, yeah, which one
maybe
do you
say it's just a man's weakness, but not his strength.
Yeah.